on. This is our second attempt on Friday Facebook Live, Friday Family Facebook Live. Maureen Nelson, MTN Matchmaking, with one of my brothers. And
yay.
Kevin is going to join us. Those of you who know Kevin, or if you've ever been to any of my events, he comes to all my events. He is my bodyguard from my wacko stalkers. Yep. Even a matchmaker gets stalkers. So he will be racing in any moment because he is late. And I apologize for before. I know what went wrong. I decided to do a computer update right before Facebook Live. So as we were trying to do Facebook Live, my computer was attempting to do an update. Okay. So hopefully you will see Asa, maybe Leah coming back and just letting us know that they could see everything clearly. Okay? What? What's with the mouth? What?
See on the one side of the thing, it fills that screen. You need to do that same thing on the other side.
With what? My backdrop?
Yes.
Who cares about the backdrop?
I do.
Look at your backdrop. Look at it.
I'm not the star.
It's a mess. Okay. So what do you mean, like this? It needs to be like this?
No, that actual physical sheet needs to be pulled over.
No, that takes 10 minutes. Don't have time to do that.
All right, let's play a game. Let's see how long you can go without touching your hair. Just do it for 5 minutes.
No, I can't. It's like asking me not to talk for 30 seconds. I can't do it.
Let me talk for 30 seconds.
All right, go.
I wish I had a plan.
I'll have to drink a million things.
No, just
go.
No, wait. First, let me do it right. Timer. Stopwatch.
I can't do it. I won't be able to do it. And you know I won't be able to do it.
All right. Just sit there in silence.
No, I'm already bored. It's been 2 seconds. I'm bored.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Now, let's see. I moved to Texas. Is anybody ever looking to relocate? I highly recommend coming to Texas because not only is the weather good, but the food is absolutely delicious. The only thing I miss, though, are bagels and pizza. We found one pizza place that's called Brooklyn Pizza, and it's good. Okay, 31 seconds. All right.
Whew, that was the longest 30 seconds of my life.
But you can't just really sit there and listen to somebody. What happens when clients come in and they're they're trying to tell themselves about you?
Because because there's a difference. This is me. Okay, this is Maureen. When I'm working, I'm Maureen Nelson, focused in on that client, what their needs are, and how I'm going to help them. So it's not me anymore. So I can switch that, which, by the way, I signed up the greatest people this week. And one of my celebrities is going out with someone else, like another celebrity. So I have 2 celebrities now happily dating. And, not all of our clients are celebrities. So a lot of our VIP clients and elite clients are also dating. Spring is in the air at MTN Matchmaking. So look, he can't do it either. He can't go without 30 seconds either. Although he doesn't have to touch his hair because there is none. Oh. Kidding. So Kevin is going to be joining us because Kevin is sick of doing things for me. I'm giving a pre-interview to why Kevin is coming.
I just want to ring the bell.
Kevin said last week he is sick of helping me, and he's done. That's what he said. Done. Okay, so any of you guys, if you are single, if you just say if you're single and you want to marry me for some crazy reason, maybe you want craziness in your life, maybe you want to be consumed with craziness.
It's not craziness. It's just what do you call? Like a like a zest for life, like a you
Yes,
know.
I'm passionate.
Yes.
Passionate.
It's not craziness.
Okay, well, you call it craziness.
Well, yeah, only because I just like to do that, but it's in real life, it's not.
Okay, well, so if any guy says that he is handy and is desperate enough that they want to marry me, he is going to say, okay, I give you my blessing. Take my sister off my hands. Okay, even though I'm 49. Okay, questions?
I guess you don't know what handy means.
And I guess you don't listen to my jokes.
What?
Because my age just went over your head.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Because I'm thinking about what I want to tell you.
Okay, well, I'm saying I'm 49 years old.
Oh. Well, let's put a stop to this. Because if you want to meet somebody.
I'm 49.
And then when people meet you and look up close, they're going to say, you look awful for 49. But if you said you were 59, you'd be like.
No, because now people are going to think I'm that. What's wrong with you?
But if you say you're 59 years old, you'll say, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
No, I'm 54. 54, but I always, 54, you dope. You're thinking of your age.
Okay.
I'm 54, but I'm always going to say I'm 49. Why would you say 59? What if someone thinks I'm that age? Come on, man.
But that's why I'm saying if you do, people will say, oh my God, you look great for 59. What's your secret? So lie.
Yes, all right, I'm 49 forever.
No, lie the other way.
Oh my gosh. Okay, just.
People are going to say you look terrible for 49. I don't want to have anything to do with you, is what they're going to say.
And what if, when I say I'm 49, people say, oh, wow, you look great for 49. That's what happens, you know.
Nobody says that.
Yeah, they do. Hey, here comes Kevin. Oh, wait till you see this t-shirt. Woohoo! Fanny Pack is coming off also.
Kevin's late.
Right. Wait till you see.
Sorry I'm late. I got delayed at physical therapy.
Oh, Kevin! Yay!
Bailey, get out of the way. Sit down.
The other day I wore my Irish Kevin's t-shirt, but that was from Key West.
Okay, well, it says Irish Kevin, New York.
Oh.
But guess what?
Bailey,
as you know, there is no one in New York. There's only one in Key West, Florida.
Oh, okay.
But my daughter Mary bought me this as a present. She got one for me, one for herself, and one for Suzanne, my other youngest daughter.
Our godchild.
So there really is no Irish Kevin's New York.
Okay.
We should open one.
We should all plan a trip to Key West and go there. Because it's like a place that you would definitely love.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So I was telling everyone, even though we're going to be answering I'm going to be answering dating questions. Also, I told people what you told me the other day, that you're up to here helping me.
Push her arm up.
Done.
Yes.
Done.
You can't reach that high anyway. But yes, it's been many, many, many years. I won't say how many, but at least 20. That I have been waiting for you to have somebody to replace me, that I'm not the one on call when your drain gets clogged up or you need some bookshelves hung or things like that.
And he's being nice because those are tiny little things. He's leaving out the huge things. Oh my God. Okay, so we'll probably get back to that. And as I said, guys, if you're handy and you're single, let us know.
Please, please, please.
Okay, well,
we
you know what?
lowered the bar. Lowered the bar very much.
Just be handy, Kevin thinks.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There are
Handy.
some criteria. You do have to be handy. You don't have to be rich.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't we start off? I don't know the dating questions. Brian knows them.
Okay.
But I did take a sample of our clients, and I said you could make them as racy as you want. But Brian said he's not reading some of them because they're too racy.
They're too racy. Unless
So-
we read them and we work up into them.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think we should read them no matter what. But
Right, well, we haven't gotten there yet.
okay.
So let me read the
Some
first
water?
one. We'll jump right in. Did you bring
Okay.
your coffee, Kevin?
No, I had it earlier. I'm
Okay.
finished today.
Kevin has a coffee cup this big. Okay, go ahead. Oh, but back to that subject. When I find someone like Dad or like Kevin, then I will settle down. Okay? So either Kevin or Dad. Brian purposely antagonizes me, and that's the only reason why I'm not saying Brian. That would be a life of, killing each other.
Ugh. But you really need to think about that. You have to drop the idea of like the criteria. All right, they need to be handy. They need to have money, but they don't have to tell you that you're pretty every day. You need to let go of that.
What? Unless
Because-
you want me calling you up every day telling me. I need someone to do it. Besides Alexa. Alexa's my best friend. She tells me every morning I'm pretty.
All right, so that you should count on that because that could be very tiresome. But
Oh,
anyway,
come on, guys.
all right,
How hard would that be? Just lie if you have to. All right.
All right.
Now he has a bell every time I go off target. He rings the bell, and after every question, he does this dramatic check.
How do I know when someone genuinely likes me and it is not just about the sex?
Okay. Great question. And
I didn't write it.
all right, these are my clients, a few that I sampled 10. I said, give me your raciest dating question. Okay, so that's an easy answer. And I'm going to compare for a second internet dating guys in relationships, supposedly, or guys that come to MTN Matchmaking that are dating someone. The difference is a guy who really likes you is going to say to you, okay, it's Friday night, let's go out. I had such a great time. I know it sounds crazy, but do you want to go out Saturday night too? Whereas that's someone that really wants you, and it's not like a booty call. Someone that does extra special things for you to make you happy, rather than a guy that just says, hey, can I come over? Doesn't bring anything, has no plans, and you're just having sex. So it's really the guys that are like my great guys. They're looking for a committed relationship, so they'll go that extra mile, and it doesn't have to be some grandiose gesture. It could just be saying how pretty you are every day. Okay, now Brian, do you want to answer that? Come on, answer it. Hurry, come on.
How do you know? You just know by the way they look at you. And,
If a guy just wants sex, he's going to go like this all the time. A guy who really likes you is going to gaze into your eyes. Actually, That's a real answer. So,
Yes. You had said before about when you talk with clients that you focus with them, and when
Yeah,
you're focused
yeah.
on somebody, you can tell the difference. That's the one.
Yes.
That's the one you want to go for. The one that that creates a tunnel vision when you're talking to them, and they're not like
Yes.
looking all over and
Right, and looking at other people in a
Right.
restaurant, that's the worst. A lot of my ladies say they've gone on dates on the internet and
Right.
the guys just look at all the different women there. The red flag, get off the blanket internet.
And you can do that after years of marriage, but certainly not in the beginning.
Wait, why is it okay to do it after years of marriage?
No, I was just talking about looking,
At other people?
Yes.
So you're saying it's okay not to do it in the beginning, but once you're married, what, you're bored, so it's okay to look at other people?
But not in that case. I'm just saying, I don't know what
But that's what you said, right?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, the courtship should not be over once you get married.
That's right.
Soon
Okay.
after.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a key to keeping a marriage alive, because a lot of married people watch and tell me, and I love that, it's always to have one day a week date night. It is. Do you do that with Jay? Once a week date night?
No, we don't specifically do it, but we just do it occasionally.
Okay. Well, if you're married and watching, once a week, make the time. And if you can't really go, well, now we can go out to restaurants, but you can certainly even have a romantic evening in together. Do it once a week to keep the magic alive. Next, give a check. Watch how he does it. Watch. Look. Okay. Next.
Oh no, I don't go for this question at all.
Just read it though. We don't have to answer it if it's too much.
Is it okay to have a relationship with my ex, even if I'm in a new relationship? Question mark.
Okay. I think one of my clients must have said that as a joke. Do we know where are you going? Where'd you go?
I'd blow my nose. I don't want to do it on camera.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Ladies, have you ever gone on a date and in a restaurant and the man blows his nose at the table? Never. Guys, I don't care. Never is it acceptable to do that. Okay. Go ahead.
That was it. That was the question. Is it okay to have a relationship with the ex if I'm in a new relationship?
Well, I would say it's okay to have a friendship relationship, not a romantic or sexual relationship.
That's what they're saying.
A friendship, I would say that's absolutely okay.
Now, do we know who's watching? Because when we first tuned in.
Oh no! All right, let's go to the next one. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that question. All right, let's go to the third one.
Now we put it together. Leah's watching. Say hi to Leah.
Hi, Leah.
That's his soft voice. I've never heard that voice before, ever.
What did you do with my brother Kevin? Who's in there?
He's usually yelling at me. Get married! I'm sick of this.
Okay, yes, Leah's saying she's here. My boyfriend won't put me on any of his social media postings. Does this mean we're not a real couple? Question mark. I don't know why I have to say question mark.
The worst is I'm so used to doing voice dialing when I'm working and stuff that the few times a person gets me on the phone, I will say, okay, period, and, question mark, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so That was funny you did that. What's the question?
The boyfriend is not putting her on any of his social media posts.
Right.
This means we're not a real couple. I would say, well, you answer first.
Okay. So it depends upon, if you're going out a month, then that's fine. He doesn't need to do that in a month, because that guy, he knows once he puts that on social media, his friends and everybody he knows is going to know he's in a relationship. And the one thing I always stress to ladies and girls are never initiate things or try to speed up a relationship on a guy. He will be gone so fast. Let him make the moves. Let him make the first move. So whatever you're thinking, do not say to your boyfriend, when are you going to put me on Facebook? When are you going to change our status? You'll be done. You'll be gone. And who cares? You know, people worry about the silliest things in a relationship. You should care more about how he's treating you. If he treats you great, then what do you care about these insignificant little stupid stuff? And get off the damn social media. If you're both happy dating, do things together, and enough with that. That's what's ruining relationships.
Yes, go for a nice walk in the park. Go explore a park and take pictures together. And then you put them on your social media.
Yes, but don't tag him, because that's going to make him feel uncomfortable. So wait for him to bring it up. Or you could say something like a little hint. Wow, this photo of us I love. I was thinking about maybe posting it and say nothing. The next person that talks loses. Oh, that's Dale Carnegie. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, ready for the next one? Unless Kevin wants to give his input.
No, I'll skip that.
How do I ask someone out face to face?
See how social media is just so bad for people in relationships now, that people have actually forgotten that before all this nonsense, you would see a person, be with them, be at a party, and you would go up to them and ask them out. But now that's such a foreign thing. You know, you would, nowadays, a lot of times people have to text a million times first. All that nonsense, wasting time. We know I hate to waste time. And that's one of my pet peeves. So I say, if you like someone, you approach them. And first of all, don't be creepy either. I've seen a lot of creepos. I mean, even...
How would you like to date me?
Sometimes when I'm in the supermarket... Oh, wait, no. Kevin does my supermarket shopping for me. Thanks. Okay, so we can't use that example. When I'm out at Home Depot getting something... Oh, wait,
Kevin
no.
does it.
Yeah, Kevin does that too. Okay. When I go into the city with my friends... Oh, no. You got us a driver time. Okay, let me think of something that I actually do without Kevin's help.
You touch your hair.
I'm still thinking. I'm still trying to think of something I do myself. Brian didn't get that joke.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so the point is, I've had creepy guys come up to me and say creepo things. So don't be creepy, okay? Make sure, say if you are in Starbucks and you see someone attractive, and if you look nice and presentable, which is important, you can go up to that person, give them a compliment. Ladies love compliments, but make it genuine, and say something genuine about the person and how, if they're possibly single, you would love to maybe get to know them a little bit more and ask them, would you like that? Simple. What do you think, Brian?
That's a very good idea.
I should get 2 checks for that. Next.
Come
on, speed it up.
How long should you date before you decide to get married? It's different. Every case scenario is different. End of discussion. You know it when you know it.
I think he's yelling at them. Yelling at people. Okay, so my answer is, again, this is not Facebook to promote MTN Matchmaking at all. It's just to give dating advice for fun. I have to preface it like this. There's a reason for that. You got me off track again. All right.
How long should you date before you get married?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have to be compatible and have chemistry for a relationship to work out. The only 2 people in the world that can do chemistry with each other are those 2 people. No matter what. No matter how great a matchmaker is, no one will know what you like better than you do. So here at MTN Matchmaking, I'm doing the compatibility so that you, a single person, just has to go out a few times and see if they feel the chemistry. So what would take 2 years in the outside world because of a million factors, if you want, I could say what all those factors and variables are, but I think they're pretty obvious. But what would take 2 years there would take only 6 months if I'm your matchmaker, because you already know you're compatible. Anything to add?
No.
Oh, and people that want to, because I'm thinking of Ryan right now. I don't know if he's texted either one of you this, but oh God, let's see, he's working. He should be watching Facebook Live, but I guarantee he's not. He
Let's call Sunday Caroline.
Oh God, I thought that was him already. Gonna say, shut up! And actually, the more I think about it, I can't say what I was going to say because he will kill me. Oh, it's someone calling for an appointment. But it's a woman, so I don't want to put her on the spot. If it was a guy, I do pick up the phone and I'll say I'm on Facebook Live, you know, but okay. So I'll get back to her. Okay. Next question. Kevin, don't you love the love background?
Yes, very nice.
Look at Brian's background. Pet toys. Pet toys thrown all over the room.
She's usually sleeping right here, but she's not. She's in the living room. How many dates does it take to become exclusive? Again, it's different with every case scenario is different. Haven't you ever watched a Hallmark movie and they said, you know, that they knew right away from the first date, or it took a while, you know, for me to realize that you were the one? So every case is different.
I think the reason why, again, these are my clients, I picked 10 of them and I said, you know, give me a dating question. The reason why they're saying that is because I always say, even if you don't have a good first date, always try to give 3 dates. Always. A third date is always better than the first, no matter what. Even if you're going to decide just to be friends, it's still important to give 3 dates. Now, to take that a little further, if you go on the 3 dates, and if you're at MTN Matchmaking, you already know you're compatible. So it should happen very quickly that, say, the 4th and the 5th, oh my God, is that a professional microphone he has there?
Yes.
What is that frightening? I can't even say what it looks like. I'm not going to say what that looks like. Can't say it, but you know what I'm thinking. Okay, but usually after the third date at MTN Matchmaking, everyone's looking for a committed relationship, so it makes it much easier to know. So
Maureen,
keep that in mind, folks.
Maureen
What?
Catherine is saying hello.
Hey, Maureen, that's Mo.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Maureen. I know Maureen was at the trainer that's a few blocks away. So she said that when she gets home from the trainer, she'll tune in. So.
And she did.
So we have, Maureen is having an event tomorrow. And I said, I'm going to come. The only thing I'm afraid of, Maureen, is I got my second shot of the Moderna, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And so hopefully I don't. Kevin already knows I'm going to get the symptoms.
You're going to get a headache at minimum.
When did you have it? You said you got it yesterday.
No, I was joking. No, I got it today.
When?
Oh, no wonder why. You think I took a shower with a Band-Aid on? No, I
When
had it yesterday. Wow, that person left a voice message that long.
That's good.
That's good.
Well, it's like one of your voice messages, Kevin.
Okay. Like I say, it's good.
If Kevin has ever left you a voice message, you knew what I'm talking about. And actually, I do that too. So, okay. So no, I got it before. I got it today, like 3 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
That's
Right.
why I'm afraid, because tomorrow I have 5 appointments.
Yeah, tomorrow
Saturday.
you'll feel it.
But I have 5 appointments, and then Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm hoping Ryan's going to come home, but you know, I don't know. He said he's going to think about it.
All right.
What are you
well,
going to do for Mother's Day? Oh, look at Mom's picture.
Whatever Janet
Oh.
wants.
Aw. We had the best mom ever. So a lot of times I forget on Mother's Day that that's Mom's finger.
This was Mom's
We do that
way
every
of teaching us what to do right and wrong. So I always think of Mom on Mother's Day rather than myself, but okay. So hopefully I will not get sick, but again, it's almost like a foregone conclusion that since I know my friends have all gotten side effects from the second shot, I might as well just start laying in bed now so I'm prepared for it. Well, Brian was just a little extra tired, and we did go out to lunch, and when he got home, he just really had to just relax for a little bit, and then the next day he was totally fine. So it doesn't really last too long. So
The woman today who did it said in 12 hours, if I'm going to get any side effects, it'll be 12 hours. So next question.
Goes right into a good one. How do you make a long distance relationship work?
You can, it's impossible.
It is.
Get it?
It absolutely is not impossible, but it takes a lot of upheaval and a lot of change for it to work. You can't.
And a lot of money. Because traveling, flying, that's why a guy, if he ever comes in and says like, oh my God, $1,000 to $6,000 is a lot of money to date someone, you're living on Long Island and you're going to meet on Long Island. My first thought is, what are you kidding? On the internet, I hear it all the time. People meet people from California and they see each other once a month. add that up for 6 months and see how much money you're actually with that person, and then only to find out that you're not even going to be compatible. Statistically, it is very hard. The chance is very low that you will be compatible. Now, again, obviously it's possible, but it's a low chance. That's why the more people you meet, the better your odds.
Well, I met mine on a long distance relationship and it worked. But it took a lot of, it took a couple of years of, traveling back and forth. And it was every month, either he would come to visit me or I would go to visit him. And it was probably, the plane tickets were like $300 or $250 to $300. But you would spend that anyway. So if you just didn't spend it otherwise, within the month, you would, when you go out to dinner, you would spend, a couple of times. We only had a week time every month. A face-to-face relationship has 4 weeks a month. We only had 1 week a month. So to spend the $300 was well worth it. But anyway, we did it, and then it was decided that I would move here, and I'm so glad I did.
He sold my old house. It's very sad. When I go to Jerry's house, Kevin lives 5 minutes away. Jerry lives 5 minutes away. So every time I go to Jerry's house, I have to pass my old house. That was Brian's house after. And it's really sad.
I saw it on Google Maps, and it was after I moved, and I saw the dumpster out front, and I saw all the stuff that they threw out of my stuff.
When I sold the house to Brian, I didn't even touch the shed.
Yeah.
So Brian got a house. And when I bought the house, the guy before me had all of his stuff left in that shed.
Yeah.
And I found the shed to be very scary. So I never even walked in it.
Yeah, I never really stored anything in the shed. It just kind of stayed there. And from what I could see from Google Maps, the shed is no longer there. So like all the original Levittown cabinets were in there. And my plan always was to sell them, to somebody like a historian. But I never did. And now they're...
You really should donate to a historian,
That's what I said. Didn't I say that?
You said sell.
Oh, I meant to give it to to give it to somebody.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
Wait.
Oh, just our sister Jerry had surgery yesterday. So hopefully, is he blowing his nose again? God, how many times does he have to blow his nose? What, are you sick?
No, it's just I got the fan above me blowing on me.
Oh, so do we. So.
Yes, she should be home by now, though. She stayed one night.
Good.
Overnight.
Has she reached out to any of us today? I don't have an update from today.
No, nothing from today.
Should we call her from Facebook Live? See how she's doing in the hospital?
No.
Hello.
I'm doing laundry in the hospital.
I'm doing all the nurses' scrubs. No, doctor, just take it off here. It's okay.
Wait, I don't
We
get
better
that.
let her recover more.
Yes, okay. And I'm just thinking she'll kill me if I do that.
All
Wait,
right.
let's call Peter. Let's call my other brother, Peter.
Are you absolutely out of your mind?
He's probably out on the golf course anyhow.
Right.
We have a family group chat, and Brian told me once, could you limit your messages on the family group chat, because
To Peter?
that that will annoy Peter if he hears bing, bing, and he finds out it's you. So I was banned from the family group chat.
Well, first of all, I didn't word it like that, but
I know.
that was the general consensus to please take Peter off the group chat. Just trust me, take him off.
There's always a 33% exaggeration rate with everything I say. Not work related.
Are we allowed to talk about upcoming vacations?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
All right. I'm going to Vegas at the end of the month.
No, you can't say that! Not that!
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
go too.
plan a family trip.
Yes!
I'm already going with a group of friends, his friends.
Oh, so we're not. You just uninvited us.
I didn't invite you to begin with.
Well, let's make our
You
own.
driving or flying?
Flying. Yeah, no,
Oh.
driving would be way too long. You wouldn't think that it would be Texas to Las Vegas, but it is actually very long, thousands of
Okay.
miles away.
Okay.
1,500, I think.
Oh boy.
I think. Alexa, how far is Houston to Las Vegas?
Las Vegas is 1,231 miles from Houston.
1,200 miles. Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I
You
would
wouldn't
go
think.
less than 1,000 for sure.
Right.
Alexa, am I pretty? Kidding.
I'm sure you're not that.
You hear what she said?
No, what you say?
I'm sure you're a knockout.
Oh, that's all you need to hear. All right.
I
So
like when I say thank you to Alexa and she says, "You bet."
Yes. Yeah. A group of us are going. Very nice group. And one guy likes to plan a lot of things, so he's got a whole itinerary of fun things to do. So it'll be fun. Usually, I just like to go to a casino and go to a buffet and play
And put
blackjack.
$1,000 on Let It Ride.
Right. But no, he's got a whole bunch of restaurants planned. He's got the new thing he called, I forget the name of it. He called it's some big Area 51, I think the name of it is. I'm not sure, but it's a big to do.
Why don't we plan a family trip and not tell Brian? And if we run into him with that group, we'll just go like this. Okay, next dating question. Before we lose anybody watching.
How can I ask my best friend on a date?
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Great question. Because this, I've had this question many times before. People have said, is it a bad idea? And I always say no, because if you have the friendship first, that already means that you're probably compatible. So you really just have to know if there's chemistry. So that means that you have chemistry with that other person, but really you're putting yourself on the line that if your friend doesn't have the chemistry back, you're gonna feel kind of like blank if the person says no. And there would be no other reason why the person would say no other than they're not into you. So
Yeah, but if it's your best friend, it's a really a no. It's a no lose situation, because if your best friend, you can say anything you want to your best friend, and if they don't want to, then it's fine. It'll just maybe a week or two of a little awkwardness.
no, I would never talk to that person again, ever. They'd be dead to me.
But your best friend. And
I'm joking.
I want to get back to the person. How do you ask somebody out face to face? I want to always promote that, because Do it as if you're going to get a lifelong story to tell your grandchildren how I met, that person. So always go for it. Always, think outside the box, because you'll end up with a great story to tell your grandchildren, or you won't.
And should you use that same story with every single person that you try it with? Like, go out 10 places a day, and out of the 10, you should get one yes. Dale Carnegie.
Okay, but it may not be compatible, so.
That's right. But who knows compatibility?
Yeah. Some people are asking, Maureen Catherine is asking, what does Kevin's shirt say? Were you able to read his shirt?
Irish Kevin's, New York.
And Margaret says allergies, but I don't see where.
Hi, Margaret. Margaret's on.
Oh,
I don't know if she's still on. Who's still on? Let us know who's still on. But anyway,
Margaret, you should have came over. Both Maureen and Margaret, you should have come over. Okay, good. Next question.
I have something to do first.
Check. That wastes so much time. I'll never get those 2 seconds back.
That was number 8. They gave me a list of 10 questions. These last 2 ones, I don't like them, and I don't want to say them.
Oh. Yeah, he did say the last 2 are really, really, really bad.
And especially with your 2 brothers sitting right in front of you, I don't think.
Okay. Okay. So let me just say, happy early Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and I do already have appointments booked for Saturday. And again, I hope and I pray I'm not going to get any side effects from this second shot.
Did you get any with the first one?
Just 1 day of being tired and my arm hurt.
That's what you'll get. That's what you get.
I hope so. But Maureen had 3 days in bed.
Oh, I only had 1 day, and it was just I had to be in bed the whole day. And then
Glenda got us 3 days. Glenda's watching too. For those of you that don't know, Glenda Girl is back at MTN Matchmaking. So, shoot. I never canceled the photo appointment, Glenda, that you had tomorrow. Okay. I know what I have to do tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I hope the woman didn't, well, she wouldn't have gotten her hair done now or her makeup done now for tomorrow.
She's sitting in the chair like this.
She's in the parking lot of Melville office. All right, change photo. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Okay, what's that?
My empty coffee cup.
Okay, so happy early Mom's Day to the moms. And if you call us in May, moms, I will give you all a special discount if you pass the screening process.
And what if you don't pass the screening process? No discount or no membership?
No membership, but
is it easy to pass? Is it easy to pass the screening process?
I'll tell you exactly what it is, okay? No felony record. You have to be a positive person. I've had a lot of people call up and they're just negative, like, oh, my ex-wife is a bitch. Done, gone. Anyone that starts off 5 minutes telling me that, we don't want them. You have to be emotionally stable, meaning that they know what they want in life, okay? Their life can't be in disarray and then think they're going to join, because all of our clients have their blank together. you have to be financially stable because, you know, the internet is for everyone and anyone. So you don't know what you're getting. You could say a woman, you meet a guy on the internet and he tells you he's a doctor, say, and then you find out he's not a doctor. And that does come from a story. I'm not going to go into it, but I do know of a guy who did that. I didn't take him, but so you really never know. So being financially stable is part of it. And then lastly, everyone has to be looking for a committed relationship, or usually in the 20s and 30s wanting marriage.
That sounds good. I mean, that sounds easy. That sounds easy.
Well, but there have been, since the pandemic, just, you know, you all know that a lot of people, more so than usual, have called in to find love because they realize life is too short. They were lonely during the stay-at-home orders. So obviously with the more people that did join came a lot more people that were not qualified. So that's a very delicate area of me FaceTiming someone and knowing I can't make them successful. So what I do in a situation like that is because I know I can't offer them the program. So I give them about 15 minutes of free dating advice on how they can find love on their own, and maybe a few tips on what they could do to come back and pass our screening process. So just in case you were thinking of asking me that.
Okay, yeah. I was going to ask you that.
So, yes. So hoping that all the moms have a great Mother's Day, and all the bridey kids out there, the millennials, make sure.
Stop saying bratty kids are millennials. Millennials are 40 years old now.
You bratty ass millennials that it's impossible to hire for a job. Just make sure for the one day you treat your mom like gold, because the rest of the year you are a nightmare to deal with. Sorry, millennials. I'll say it right to a millennial, and they know it. They'll usually agree with me.
That's because they get positively reinforced on their behavior. And whose fault is that?
Their parents.
Yes, exactly. That's why I don't.
Parents. Usually the fathers. Never the moms. I got this brand new lipstick, and just on a side note, it's frightening. Every time he copies every single thing I do. So anytime I go to put my lipstick, he puts on the chapstick. But there's little holes in it.
Oh.
So when you turn it, it creepily pops out.
Wow.
I'm going to have a dream, a nightmare dream about this tonight. This is what happens to me in real life. If something happens during the day that I find creepy, I will have a nightmare dream about it. I will have a dream. Don't you think that's creepy how they all poke out of the holes like that?
Yes, well, you got to fix your lipstick because it's over your lips.
I do that on purpose because I don't believe in getting lip injections. No offense, ladies. I know you're going to be mad, but I've never, ever seen anyone that it looks natural. And I need it. I have a very thin, so do you, Brian, very thin upper lip. So to compensate for that, I draw higher lipstick.
And it looks like you're drawing outside the lines.
I am! That's the point. I'm making the lines bigger because I don't want to get those injections because they're fake, no matter who you are.
I don't know.
Oh, Monday I'm getting my free Botox, migraine prevention. All right. Anything else anyone wants to add? Are there any men on there, Brian, that are handy that Kevin can get rid of me with?
I can't see who's on.
Oh, you could see I used the wrong laptop today, so it's updating as we're doing this. So is Leah still on?
Well, there are 4 people on, so I don't know who they are, though.
4D, right?
4?
4D.
Oh. No, just for
400, right? Well, I do know that my friends will say, or the clients, yeah, I can't get to watch it during the day, but I watch it after. So thanks for everyone that watches.
I usually put it on in the background as I'm doing like bills or something, and I just listen to it.
You do?
Yeah, and then I make notes, and then I call you up and say, why do you do this? Why do you do that?
And then I scream at you, wait till Friday, Facebook Live. Oh yeah, there were a lot of things that you said annoying this week that I said, wait till Facebook Live.
Yes, I forget.
Do you remember?
No, I forget.
Okay.
It's got to be off the cuff.
Yes. So I have to get back to work. And I think Kevin is putting on a new roof on my house today, right?
That's tomorrow.
Today he's building the extension for the 4th room that will be there. So thanks, Kev. Well, doesn't look like you can get rid of me yet, so.
All right, someday. There's always hope.
I think you should both of you move down with your families down to Houston. It's right by the water. It's just like Long Island, but more open, and the food is better. Except there's no better bagels or better pizza. So if you can live without those 2 things, it's.
We'll be coming for a visit within the next few months anyway.
Okay, good.
You know, maybe not during the hot part of the summer,
Right.
but in the fall, if we can get together on that trip that we had to postpone because of the pandemic.
Yes.
Good. I can't wait to be invited. Because I want to come too.
Did I say next fall? I meant next year. Next spring at the earliest.
That's okay.
I only have 2 extra bedrooms upstairs, and I can't wait to have people up there to tell me how comfortable it is.
Okay.
It's all.
Well, I can sleep on the floor. You know that.
Oh, okay. So then me and Jerry then can come. We'll take the bed.
And where are you going to put Janet? Janet. I've got
Janet and who?
You have a couch?
Yeah, but you don't want to sleep on the couch, because that's the main family area. You don't want to come out.
Okay. All right. I got to get back to work. Thanks, everyone, for writing in your questions. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. And everyone, be really nice to your moms and tell them how pretty they are. Okay. On that note, bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. It's always hard for me to get off.